Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm AvidGamer. Now today I thought I'd show some Battlefield 4 because I'll be playing it this week, just going back to the old game just to see if I still liked it, with all the speculation about Battlefield 18 returning to World War II time era. I just wanted to go back to this and see if is this the kind of gameplay that I want for the next Battlefield, or am I going to be happy with the World War II era? Honestly, after playing Battlefield 4 for a couple of days, getting a good few games in, I've got to say, yeah, I really enjoyed it still, but Battlefield 1 is, for me, in my eyes, just such an improvement since Battlefield 4. I know it's 2 games ago now in the franchise, like Hardline was in between this and Battlefield 1. So, you know, it's a good few years old now, but I honestly don't think I want to go back to this modern period, not in the setup that Battlefield 4 is anyway. I feel that there's just so many choke points when you're playing Conquest. Everybody ends up in the same sort of areas, getting grenades spammed, getting locked in, especially on some of these maps like Locker and Metro and stuff. I do enjoy them, but I think just with the way Battlefield 1 is with operations and frontlines, the more infantry focused games, I'm more into them now. So I really hope that they continue them game modes over into the Battlefield 18 when it comes out, you know. I think I'm done with Conquest. I enjoy it every now and then, but to me, there's too much running. There's too many vehicles, like for an infantry player. I enjoy some vehicles, you know, that's why Frontlines is good. Frontlines, you still get vehicles, but there's not many of them. So you can still get a tank player that enjoys to play Frontlines and stuff, and all that kind of good stuff. So, World War II, if we do go back to it, I'd just like to say that I think it'd be really awesome. I think DICE would show the gaming community exactly how World War II should have been done compared to other gaming developers who I think a lot of people would agree they was kind of slacking on the most recent World War II release. And yeah, I'm pretty sure DICE, if they do go down that route, that everyone's just going to be blown away with exactly what the game should have been like, you know, with the same amount of time and detail gets put into it as what they put into Battlefield 1, you know. So who knows, you know, it's all speculation at the moment. I mean, people are saying the leak is quite reliable, but you can never tell with these sort of things. It might have just been some concept ideas that people got hold of and they've already been scrapped, you know, and they're doing something totally different, you know. What I thought would have been interesting if DICE did do is like if they did like the Gulf War from like 1990s. I'm not sure if I've seen that being done like in a video game yet, like the Gulf War. So it's kind of modern, but slightly from the past as well. So you won't get exactly all the modern technology from today's time period, but you definitely get a good selection of weapons and equipment compared to Battlefield 1. You know, like. So anyway, you know, who knows? Honestly, who knows? It could be World War II, 100% definite, and the leaks are totally accurate, and that's what's happening. We're going back to World War II. We're going to be fighting the Führer. We're going to be using Spitfires, all that kind of stuff, which I haven't really got a problem with. Like, I will be looking forward to that if that is what's happening. I'm just happy that there's another Battlefield game in the works, and I just hope that it's going to be as enjoyable for Battlefield as Battlefield 1 was for me. Now, there's a few things that they do in Battlefield 1 that they changed from Battlefield 4, and I hope some of them things carry over. I already mentioned frontlines and operations, but there's a few other subtle things that other people might not know about, like for instance, in Battlefield 4, as soon as you fire your gun, if you haven't got a silencer equipped on it, you'll show on the minimap, you know, and I always think that's a cheat way for people to find out where you are in first-person games. You know, it's a pure arcade style of playing, you know. in a real war situation, if someone fires their gun at you, if you don't see it and you only hear it, you're not going to know where they are, and you're going to have to use your own senses to figure that out. And that's something that does happen in Battlefield 1. In Battlefield 1, you don't show up on that mini-map until someone spots you, and that's something that I hope carries over to the next Battlefield game, because it just makes more sense, you know. Soldiers don't get instantly spotted just for firing their gun, they get spotted when somebody spots them, you know. So I really hope that carries over to Battlefield 2018 as well. So what about you guys? Do you guys, what are your thoughts on it? Have you seen the leaks? Are you happy it might be going back to World War II? We're really hoping it go back to a Battlefield 4 kind of setting with the modern guns. Maybe another Bad Company 3, another one of them. Or something totally different again, like what they did with Hardline. I know Hardline wasn't really well received by a lot of the community. But you know, they tried something totally different by giving us like the cops and robbers thing. And they could surprise everyone and do something like that again, like a totally brand new setting, something that's never been done before, something we haven't seen, and they're just all teasing us, you know. So who knows? But I'd really like to know what everyone's feeling, or how they're feeling on the subject. What would you like to see in the next Battlefield? What would you miss from Battlefield 1 if anything was taken away? And all that kind of stuff. So I think I'm going to end my commentary here. I think I'm getting to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. I'll probably do another Battlefield 1, It's Good to Talk, fairly soon, or another full round. But anyway, I hope I'll see you soon, and enjoy the rest of your week.
Objective Foxtrot has just been neutralized.